Hello guys, I'm playing Weaver support. It's my first item. I got Settle Sentry, Tango, Healing Salve, Clarity.
We got this one in the
It's in the bag. Where'd
Okay.
you get a bag?
So I don't really play Weaver. Well, even as a carry or support, I just don't play the hero, but I just thought it would be really fun trying him as a support. I know that it's really good if you get Aghanim Scepter. Well, let's first talk about the item build. I think getting Medallion is really good because combined with his first spell, I don't know what it's called, but then if you use Q, the first spell, it decreases the armor. You guys know how it works, right? So if you get the spell, if you master that at level 7, if you got Medallion, it kind of does crazy amount of damage with your right click, and of course your ally's gonna right click. So if you find in your allies lineup some right clicker, try Reaver support. I think it's gonna work better than you think. So you get a Medallion, you give the best right click potential to you and your allies.
I'll take that.
And in the late game, don't want to say late game, but in the middle of the game, you're gonna end up getting Aghanim Scepter. And what you're gonna do is play like Dazzle. It's like you just stay behind, and if you think when your allies are dying or when your carry is dying, just save them with your ulti. Time lapse. It's gonna be amazing. It is amazing. It is 100 times better than Dazzle. Dazzle's grave. And it is really hard to deal with the Weaver once he gets to the Aghanim Scepter. Like, what are they gonna do? If they want to prevent Weaver from saving someone, they're gonna have to focus on Weaver. But how are you gonna kill Weaver? It's so hard to kill Weaver, especially when it's positioning the behind. So when Weaver is playing carry or like core heroes, he has to be like a damage dealer, and he's gonna be staying near the front line to hit someone. That is when you get some killing chances to kill Weaver. But when Weaver is staying behind, it is really hard to kill him. It is really hard. And that is the beauty of playing Weaver support. And Quap was offlane. Let's talk about Quap offlane. I think in pub games, Quap offlane is an amazing pick because Quap has amazing right click, motion is really amazing. His attack speed is good. Well, Quap's movement speed is bad, but she has a blink, so that is not something that she has to worry about. So it's really fine. Quap offlane is really good in pub games. What's gonna happen is we're not as good as pro gamers to maintain the equilibrium of the lane in the safe lane. So no matter what we do, sooner or later they're gonna end up pushing the lane. Yeah. If you play with anyone in pubs and let them play carry, they're gonna end up pushing the lane. So they're not perfect. They're gonna make some mistakes and they're gonna push the lane. And that is when Quap becomes really dangerous. Once Quap has, she doesn't even need to last it. Well, she is good at last hitting. She has really good damage. But once Quap gets a lot of farm in the offlane, she's gonna dominate the lane. No matter how strong we have in tri lane, Quap can easily outplay everyone here. So I thought we could do something here. Use W. I try to block the Quap after hitting him. I decided to run away, just sidestep back, because I did not want to block Luna. I knew that my movement speed was 290. Quap is about the same, but she was already far away, and Luna has an amazing movement speed. That's what I knew. That is why I just didn't want to block Luna's way. Yeah. If we happen to kill Quap, it's gonna be Luna, not me. So I just decided to step away. Yeah, I think that was the right decision. So I have 290 movement speed, and Luna has 335. So she's really fast. Yeah, so they pushed the lane really far. This is where I decided to just do single pull. But do not get frustrated in pub games for like happening this kind of thing. It's gonna happen every game, literally every game. It is because we are not perfect. We are like, our gameplay, the level of game, it's so different, like so far away from pro. So don't ever like expect your allies to play that good. You guys are gonna end up a lot of mistakes. Whether you're playing support, whether you're playing carry mid, yeah, it's never not even close to pro level, never. So I just see so many like players like arguing about why are you doing this, why are you doing that. Oh my god, that was just fucking shit play. We are playing like shit in pub. Yeah, it's something that you guys have to know.
Middle tower is taking a drubbing. Lovely.
Just doing my best to zone out the quap here. Yep. Well, I cannot kill her. Yeah. And Luna is keep pushing. I think because she had a 1 point in W. Yeah, that is why she's keep pushing. This is a wrong build, in my opinion. You don't need to get this. Well, in some sense, this can be justified. Like maybe if Luna was saying, "I'm gonna fast push the lane and I'm also gonna get the jungle." So maybe in that case it makes sense. But when Luna is playing against Quap, I think Luna should be happy zoning Quap out, like from the help of mine, and just get the experience in the lane. Yeah, she didn't need to be greedy about the jungle. And it just this didn't make sense to me. Yeah, getting W did not make sense. So I'm keep pulling. I knew that Luna was gonna, whatever she does now that she has a W, she's gonna push the lane. Like no matter what she does, it is now impossible to maintain the lane, hold the lane.
Here we go.
Okay. I was looking at the timer and I realized that it's now 6 minutes, which means I'm gonna help Alchemist getting the rune. Hopefully it is bounty,
Middle tower is taking
and we found
a
bounty.
drubbing.
So securing a bounty rune for Alchemist is just so crucial. Whenever you have Alchemist in your allies, you also have to roam every 2, 4, 6, 8 minutes. You're gonna have to roam and help him to get the rune. It is really big. It is really big. Okay, this blink didn't work.
Absolutely.
It was the wrong time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. So if you go 1-1-1 as your skill, well, I'm gonna max out the Q, but if you go 1-1-1 at level 3, with the double damage, where is it called double attack? Yeah, with the double attack, you're gonna have like about 120, 130. I think it's 130 at level 3, because you have 65 damage. You're gonna have 130 damage. It is amazing in zoning out the offlane. Is there any like other supports doing 130 damage by just right clicking? I think Weaver is the only one. Yeah. Maybe Asian Apparition does about the same damage with the Chilling Touch, but other than that, Weaver has the best right click damage. Maybe Treant, Tree or Tiny maybe, because Tiny hits hard. Okay. I should have popped my healing cell right now, like right before I move into here. This was a mistake. Yeah. I even have a mango, but yeah, forget about mango. Like I didn't pop my healing cell fast enough. Now I'm dead.
Snaps. They should have run while they had that chance. Yes.
So I'm back in 5 seconds. Just keep paying attention what's gonna happen next. Should I TP here or should I not TP? I knew that Luna has ulti. Yeah, I knew that Luna has ulti, so that means I don't have to go there. I'm keeping mid. So this was a good play by me. Keeping to the middle and getting this farm. This is really big. Yeah, getting this amount of farm as a number 5 support. This is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, so they won the team by top.
It's under attack.
Oh my god, I'm missing last set. Okay, so I did well. I think I did really well, anticipating that my allies is gonna win the team fight top lane, so I did not TP to the tier 2 top. that was amazing decision by me. But I missed the last hit, which should never happen. I still have some ping problems. Yeah, I'm playing it at the US West, and my ping is like 120. It is really hard to get used to it. Yeah. Another reason is I just don't play Weaver. Yeah. Let's say I was playing Witch Doctor or something that I just feel familiar, like Ancient Apparition or something like that. Then it is less likely for me to miss last hit. But because I don't normally play Weaver as a support, I just didn't know what to do. Yeah.
Illusion.
So when you're last hitting as a Weaver, you have to calculate that. You have to calculate the timing of your double attack. Double attack is gonna mess up your last hit if you do not pay attention. So keep paying attention to this ability. Keep checking the timer.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
When you have this ability on, you have to move closer to the creep and then you last it. That is one way you can do. If you stay too far away, you're gonna mess up the last hit. And that happened a lot this game. I did not even pay attention. So I moved the bottom to just to see if I can kill anyone.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I queued it really well. Okay, so that was a wrong communication. She's going after a draw ranger, but I just wanted to kill Ogre safe. Ogre was an easy kill. Yeah. But maybe we get the draw, but if we wanted to get the draw, I think I had to block draw ranger. This guy's looks unfortunate. Okay, so she juked me top. Yeah, she juked me there. And she went bottom after. Outplayed. Okay, so meanwhile everything this is happening. Some actions are going on. Well, Pudge died and we got the draw, so it is really nice trade. But everything is happening. What you have to pay attention to is Alchemist is free farming. Mirana was mid, and Mirana came here. Alchemist is free farming. And Luna is pushing top. Luna is free farming. So that is really big. That is amazing for us. Okay, I'm dead. I think I was too obsessed with, you know, with the support play, with how like I have to create a space and I have to stay longer as long as possible. But that was a wrong play. I did not even have mana. I didn't have that much mana, so I should have just kept back earlier. But yeah, that was a bad play by me. I didn't have to die. But on the good part, Luna free farming that much and Alchemist free farming that much, it's amazing. That is amazing. That's a really good song. So I decided to TP bottom and keep pressure at the bottom lane. By doing this, I expected some rotation from Mirana and Quap, which naturally makes space for Alchemist and Luna. That is why I TP bottom. Okay, I should have helped Enchantress kill the draw ranger here. Well, draw, yeah, this is another mistake by me. I don't like diving in. That is just my style. I don't like taking risk. So I decided to move further into the jungle and put down a ward because they have jungle axe. Yeah, because they have jungle axe. That was my intention. Yeah. But thinking now, after seeing Enchantress committing that much, I should have helped him. Yeah. Okay.
We'll take that.
Fresh meat!
Sprites are with us. Exquisite agony.
Alchemist got Radiance minute 13, so that is really successful. Okay, that was unexpected. But I did really well with my ulti. And X got unlucky, yeah. And he was also a really smart guy. I pinged right away after I survived to TP somebody. Then it's gonna die, but X was his reaction was really fast. So that was a good play by him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Worthy tribute.
But what just happened is, if you guys think it this way, X got a blink dagger. Now he gave us the information that he has a blink, and he failed to gank me. There is also a big factor. Like if he had used the blink dagger and he killed me, or if he had used the blink dagger on Alchemist to kill the Alchemist, that would have been really big. But now he cannot easily kill anyone else, because we now know every one of us in my team now knows that X has a blink dagger, and everyone is gonna expect him to jump in at some point if he is missing. So when you're playing X, always, once you get a blink dagger, make sure that you do not show your blink dagger to anyone, to your enemies in the minimap. You have to use your smoke to gank someone. After you got the blink dagger right away, if you manage to kill someone, then you get a momentum. If you don't, you're gonna have a bad time the entire game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I went Tranquil Boost this game, but if you guys are playing Weaver as number 4, or if you got relatively fat early game because you found a kill, you found some last hit and pulling camp, I think Arcane Boots does make sense. If you want to get Arcane Boots, get it and help your team. And good thing about the Arcane Boots is it's gonna later allow you to get the mech. But I wasn't really that fat here this game, so I just couldn't get the Arcanes. I decided to get the Tranquil Boots instead. We saw Axe coming here, yeah. So I'm pinging this guy. This was a bad skill. I should have queued not that way, but toward the high ground. Yeah, that was a bad skill. By doing that, I provide vision to my team, and that was much better play. And I don't think I used my dust wisely. Well, we see Ogre, but yeah, I think that was an okay dust.
One down. Sorry.
Boy, Dire's bottom tower is taking a beating.
Lona was just out of her position, so she deserved to die there. And Pudge was being aggressive. I told him to get back, because there wasn't really that much we could do. That's 2 of them. That was a nice hook, but you know what? I just knew that Pudge was gonna die. Yeah. Well, Quap was beyond them. Well, he denied himself, and he was happy about that. But that was just a wrong play by Pudge. I even told him to get back. I used my microphone. I told him to get back. But
Illusion.
I don't know, guys. In pub games, like you say something, and many times they just don't listen. So it's just a thing, yeah. So Alchemist is farming our jungle. Now he has BOT and Radiance ready to farm everywhere in the map, which is a good sign. Okay, I could definitely work on my last hit. I just suck at last hitting. Yeah, I have a bad ping and I don't play hero. I have some excuses, but I should work on my last hitting. I'm just missing way too many last hits than I have to be. Even this one, like, why did I miss that? So there are some actions going on, and here's another. Yeah, I just keep reminding you guys that even though some fights might be happening, do not just TP right away. Yeah, if you find the farm, even as a support, if you find the free farming, by taking every last hit, you're gonna have like how much gold? 50, about at least 250 gold. That is a lot. That is like killing one hero by getting full lane. That is a lot of gold and experience in the early game. So just because you are support, do not get obsessed by I have to be in every team fight. What's gonna happen is you're gonna end up wasting a lot of time walking around the entire map, roaming and just roaming. You're gonna be under-leveled. So that is a really low level play. So you might think that by contributing to the team, oh, I am fucking pro roamer, like I'm controlling the rune, I'm helping every team fight, I'm warding, my presence is the entire world, I'm so good. No, you're wrong. If you do that, sooner or later you're gonna get killed, you're gonna get captured, and you'll find yourself really under-leveled, no gold, and you start slowly lose the game, and you just don't understand why you lost the game. Because in your mind, I did everything, I ganked this lane, I ganked that lane, I helped you, I helped him, but why am I losing the game? It is because you're not fed enough by yourself. Even when you're playing support, you have to find a place to farm, and that is the safest way to win the game. I'm TPing little to the down, opposite way, to let X kinda surprise him. Yeah, I knew that Alchemist was coming from the opposite direction. That is why I used my teleport there. Yeah. So by TPing here, by TPing little to the bottom of the TP, bottom of the tower, X was gonna move that way, the opposite way. That was my prediction, and Alchemist was waiting for him, so he couldn't blink out. So that was a really good TP by me. I was worried about Luna. Yeah. We saw Draw Ranger, and if Draw had some balls, Draw was gonna dive in and Luna is dead. That's just what I saw. So decided to help Luna. Just stay near to him. And I decided to go. Giving some information, who's here, who's not. Yeah, it did a lot of damage. Look at the damage. And Quap is known for low armor, so I'm doing a lot of damage with the medallion. Nice dust. I didn't use the Q that efficiently this time. Yeah. I only cut Ogre. Okay, right now I told my teammates to just get the fuck out. Yeah, get the fuck out. He said it's not worth it anymore. They didn't listen. So seeing that Mirana was in the range, maybe I should have right-clicked Mirana, and that way my right-click damage is a lot. Yeah, it's 89 plus 2 times 2. That is a lot. But the reason why I was kind of distracted was I was yelling at my microphone. Well, not yelling, but I was talking to my teammates that get out, please get out. So I was busy telling my teammates to get back, but they didn't listen. So yeah, I was distracted. But in that situation, I should have stayed calm and right-clicked the Mirana with the medallion. That way I killed Mirana. Yeah, Mirana was dead if I focused a little more. But maybe that's another mistake I made. If I can find myself playing better. So now watching the replay, it's really the small things that I'm missing. Yeah. So I am good at looking at the big picture, but what I do need is pay attention to the details. Right click motion and slight decision mistake, last hitting. So those are my weaknesses that I see. Saw actions going on top lane. Luna died. I didn't have to TP. Yeah, I wanted to backstep them and provide some good vision to my allies when I get there. So that is why I did not TP.
Come on, sprites.
Okay, that was a fucking amazing blink by Axe. I'm dead. But
I left my hoof prints in your back.
so Enchantress is doing something. Yeah, there was a really nice blink by Axe. So he saw me going upward, going up the hill, and he anticipated my position, and he did the right berserker call. So. Yeah, Alchemist is not with that, so
Regeneration.
he's with that.
My sprites are with us. Stars, take me.
A soldier
Okay.
dead.
To the loom with you, to be rewoven.
I wanted to like Puch, give some angles to Puch to hook for the hook, but I think it was on cooldown. So we just decided to hit the tower. Just got pop nice.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So we got a lot of momentum, yeah. By killing them this time, like we got a lot of momentum, and this is where I thought I felt really good about winning this game. So I'm keep using my medallion to the creep and to enchantress to tank the tower. This is another thing that I rarely see. I could say I almost never see in pub games. If you get a medallion and if you're pushing the tower, use the medallion to give the bonus armor to the creep that is being attacked by the tower. It's gonna increase your pushing power by a huge amount. Yeah. So all those small micros, it's really not that. It's not like skill gap is not that big. It's not like something fancy. Yeah, if you pay attention to the smallest thing, that is gonna help you become a better player. So let's say if this game was like 2k Mimar, 3k Mimar, I don't think 3k Mimar players would use the medallion on the creep wave when they're pushing the lane. They just don't do that. Maybe they're lazy, they just don't give a shit about that, but if you go up higher, you'll find some players using the medallion, the creep waves, when they're pushing.
Double
So it's
damage.
really the small differences that makes big difference.
We'll
And
take
giving the bounty rune to the alchemist.
Dire's top
It's
tower
giving him
is
like
just
500
charged.
gold, right?
Sad
461.
Burn
Was
that
it
tower
460?
up, kids.
Yeah, it's still a lot of gold. So
Perfect.
So since they had an alchemist, I knew that at some point he's gonna give me the Aghanim Scepter. So I did not go to Aghanim Scepter this game. I was just happy that Luna didn't die. Yeah. They did some sloppy work. Axe blinked in way too fast. Nice hit by touch. Look at how fast Ogre is dying from the right click. I used my medallion right away, and Ogre was just melting.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think Urn was the right item choice. If I got the Arcane Boots instead of the Tranquil Boots, maybe the next item would be the mech. Arcane Boots and mech and maybe Garden Greaves, but I did not have enough mana to use my mech. When I'm using the Tranquil Boots, I just didn't have enough mana. And even here, like I used my medallion on the catapult. That is also like, yeah, it may be nothing, but it's just something that you guys can keep as a habit. Yeah, because it is really hard to clear the catapult with the match damage. So every time you use the catapult, use the medallion and right click it. That way, you're gonna push much faster. Okay, so now at this point, it is really hard for them to come back. We won, yeah, we won this game. Yeah, we won. So if there was no alchemist this game, after getting Magic Wand, Medallion, and Tranquil, instead of getting Urn, my next item was 100% Aghanim Scepter. And the way you play after getting Aghanim Scepter is you just position a little behind and you make your allies as a bait. You're gonna have to ask your allies to be aggressive and you stay behind them, and when your enemies throw all of the spells into your carry, you just use the time lapse at the right time and save your allies, and that is when the big show starts. You're gonna wreck them back. Yeah. So it is really amazing. Maybe I can do one more game where I actually play around with Dragon and Scepter, but this is just me showing that even when Weaver does not have Aghanim Scepter, in early game Weaver can have a lot of impacts with the Minus Armor. And Weaver is also really good by with his survivability. He does decent damage even when he doesn't get the offensive item. Weaver still does a lot of damage. And it just makes your enemies to kill him really hard. Like you're gonna have to buy dust, you're gonna have to buy sentry, you're gonna have to buy double dust and double sentry when Weaver used the time lapse. So Weaver is naturally just really hard to kill, really hard to be killed. So it just makes your enemies. It's like Ricky. When you play against Ricky, you do have to get sentry and Ricky dies. But the problem is that you're gonna have to buy sentry. It's gonna affect your gold. Yeah. Your supports will never get fat, so Weaver is working about just the same way. Okay, that was me playing Weaver. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.